Today we are interviewing 3 OBU students about cryptography.
All right, and we have a couple of questions we're going to ask them, so we'll turn it over to them.
Okay, guys, how are you doing today?
Doing well.
Pretty good. Amazing.
Awesome. Okay, the first question is, what is your idea of cryptography? And we'll start with the only gentleman.
Thank you. Well, let's see. How I would define cryptography, is probably some form of encryption through a computer system of some visual aid.
Good.
Thank you.
So, mine is different from Matt's, but I think it has to do with photography because it says cryptography. So I'm thinking it has to do with encrypting photos.
That's a good answer, Reed.
I'm not really sure, but something to the effect of computers and something visual, I would think, because of the ography. And then, encrypting something.
Awesome. Great answers.
Cool. So cryptography actually uses ciphers and takes in certain encryption algorithms. You can take plain text as some kind of message and then decrypt it or encrypt it to be something else and to have a secret code. So you would be able to send that to someone and then they could decrypt it in different ways. So there are different ways you can do that. If you had a choice on what you wanted to do that, to encrypt, how would you do that? Would you do it with the alphabet, with symbols, with numbers, or how do you think that would be something you would use?
What would you like to do?
As far as those 3 options?
Or
you can
alphabet,
any
numbers,
options you want. We just
To encrypt.
I think I would
Just
do
anything?
symbols because that's what the Native Americans did back in the day.
That's what
It's original.
Interesting.
Exactly.
I'd probably do numbers just because I feel like a logical flow, that would probably be the easiest for me to understand.
Accounting major.
I guess I'll do the alphabet.
How
Well,
would you
that's
do
awesome.
that?
Yeah, she's a
You could
teacher.
pick symbols too if you wanted.
Yeah.
But what we did in another video, we made an alphabet and then we had a key of 3. So we went 3 over and we ciphered the message with the third letter of the not third, but the third letter from the letter that we used. So it was the weird message that you couldn't read, but to cipher it back, you went back 3 letters. So it gives you the real message.
Interesting.
Okay, the third question is, are there any movies that y'all can think of where encryption is used? Think hard.
Yes.
Where encryption is used? National Treasure?
Yes, that's one I
Yeah.
have on here.
Yeah.
How did they use it in National Treasure? Do you remember?
Well, when they stole the Declaration of Independence, there was
A code on the back.
yeah, when they
Use the lemon
used lemon
Yeah.
In
juice
the hairdryer.
to uncover, and there was some kind of encrypted message.
Exactly,
Within
and then they had
the-
to decrypt it.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Good answer.
Thank you.
I don't really know. Maybe a war movie, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you know of a war movie with Benedict Cumberbatch in it? Have you guys seen The Imitation Game?
I haven't.
I have not, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, so they used this machine called the Enigma that was very, was used with rotors and, had I guess, I don't really know exactly how it worked, but it had, letters on it, and then it would have a secret code to where you could decode it, and then it was used with a machine, so it's actually printed out the translated message. So it was a really interesting movie, though.
Yeah, it was used for World War II. So,
Yeah.
to just cipher messages.
It was
so
from
then the
the
other people.
Germans,
So,
and
yeah.
the Allied forces.
Mhm.
So
Ray, any movies y'all can think of? Also, the Da Vinci Code. It's one about encryption.
Very cool.
Would you want to learn more about cryptography?
Absolutely. No, this actually really is cool, though.
Have you talked about cryptography in any of your classes that y'all taken? Because all 3 of y'all are
think so.
different majors.
No.
Not in forensics accounting?
Maybe not very much though,
Oh, okay.
covered it briefly. It's not something that we're like heavily discussing in there. So.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of an application for what I would want to do, and I don't know if there is one, but we are getting very technologically advanced, and so it's probably good to be on top of these things and to learn more
For
about
sure.
it.
Yeah. Did you know that you actually use cryptography when you put in your password, because it sends the password through a hash, and that hash changes it to be what's stored on the system, and then they match it with what's stored on the system.
So we use it
So if
every
they
day.
match, then it accepts you. If not, then you're denied.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cryptography is every day.
So
Okay.
that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our video and our interview. Thanks.
Bye.